Hi, welcome to Fridays with Foster. I'm your host, Foster McCarl. Today we are drinking Odacchio, which is a Nespresso 7.7 milliliter drink. Not quite so strong, but I don't know that I've had this before on camera. I'm sure I have. I've had pretty much, feels like everything in a couple mile radius, but here we go. Well, that's good. So I'm nervous about something. Let me tell you what I'm nervous about. I usually go for really potent, deep, intense coffees, which this really isn't. This is probably, again, we talked about the scales. This is probably maybe a 6 on the Nespresso scale, which I normally wouldn't go for. I usually go for the Stormio or whatever. It's like 11, but there's probably something to be said for that. And as we remember from the very first episode of Fridays with Foster, the darker the roast, the more intense the taste, the less caffeine it has, because you spend more time roasting it, it burns off more caffeine. Anyway, this is very good. So what are we talking about today? Today, we are talking about something that all of us have experienced in the world of Facebook, or in general in Google, which is this algorithm. Now, I'm not talking about an SEO algorithm and how we can get on top of the page 1 organically or anything like that. What I'm talking about is this algorithm that finds our interests. So for instance, whenever I look at the new all-electric BMW or other car that's out there, the new Ford F-150 that's all electric that's coming out, when I look at that, all of a sudden I get all kinds of ads. Translates right in through Facebook, right? So all of a sudden I get all these ads on Facebook. And then my wife will even get some ads on Facebook, depending on how far the algorithm reaches. It knows, right? It knows what we want, like Cyberdyne systems. So what I want to talk about is how can we relate this to finding the algorithm for your team and the individuals within your team. Meaning, what is it that is important to the team that if I am paying close enough attention to, I will know to reflect to them and bring it to their attention. Sometimes teams need the next challenge. Other times, teams need a reward or acknowledgement, okay? So when I'm talking to them about specific strategies and goals and things they're implementing, when they achieve those goals, when they've implemented those strategies, how do I handle that? Do I reward them with another project, or do I at least sit down and acknowledge and debrief the work that they've done and feed into the algorithm, right, for them that is important? On the individual side, am I doing regular meetings, not just even daily huddles and things like that, but am I doing this, one of my clients calls it feedback coaching. Am I meeting with them to talk about more than just the productivity of the to-dos of their job, and am I talking to them about their career path development? If they are happy, what they need from me as an individual to continue to grow as a leader. And then when they tell me, am I paying attention? Because that then becomes their algorithm. I want to be like Facebook or Google. I want to then reflect that back to them. Whatever it is that they want. If they're searching for a deeper knowledge and more education, am I throwing out opportunities for them to learn? Am I sending them away to a seminar or something where they can gain more knowledge and education about something, thereby fulfilling that need? Am I giving them a financial maybe compensation or something that is a bonus or recognition to the rest of the team on what a great job they did? That's one of the reasons Employee of the Month can be so important to some people. They like the accomplishment. They like being seen by their peers as understanding what needs to be done in their position competently. The problem with this issue is that most owners don't stop and listen. And they completely miss it. And they think on their own terms. Well, this is what's important to me, so I'm going to give them more of this. For some people, money is not a motivator. Maybe time off with their families is a motivator. Not working more to make more money, right? To buy things you don't need for a family you don't see, to impress people you don't like, right? That old line. Maybe they just want extra paid time off with their family. Or who knows, maybe not even paid. So what I would suggest is for each of you to go into your team meetings. If you don't do individual meetings and feedback coaching, start doing that and listen and then apply so you can have your own algorithm. So everywhere they look, all of a sudden they're seeing these things that they really like and respect about their position. Ergo, they will enjoy and appreciate working for your company. This is Foster signing off from Fridays with Foster, reminding you that life is too short to drink bad coffee. Have a great day.